isn't large amounts of English spoken, particularly in a lot of the smaller shops and cafes. However, the main restaurants and big shops, of course, mostly people speaking English. Also, there's a big difference between the Kazakh-speaking population and the Russian-speaking population here. So Russian really is the dominant language for Almaty.
I wish I could speak Russian, but I'm not a linguist, so unfortunately this is not something I'm ever going to be able to learn. Of course you don't need to, but it always helps if you know the local language.
No, so I haven't learned yet, but I've started lessons, so I'm trying.
Yeah, well, I speak Russian. I actually, I studied Kazakh and I used to speak it, but I'm just way out of practice because I cover all 5 countries of Central Asia. So I understand a little bit of Kazakh, but I don't really speak it. But Russian I'm pretty fluent in. Yeah.
Currently I am learning the language by a CD. My experiences using the CD are good. However, when I try and use the language with a local, they speak so fast that I don't always understand. And the other problem is I use a few words, they think you're fluent, and they just have a conversation with you in Russian. But I think learning language, whatever level, really is useful here.
Yes, I mean, I'm able to say hello and thank you and good evening. And I can pay for bills. I can say I love you in Russian if that's helpful. But I would like to have learnt more Russian and get some understanding of the Kazakh language. And I did actually have lessons when I came, but the job became more and more demanding. I just haven't been able to keep it up. So I'm afraid my Russian is chut-chut.
Like if you just learn sort of numbers, and if you go to the market and you can understand what they're saying, like the prices, what the prices are, and you can ask them what is the price or whatever. So if you just learn a little basic stuff, so then you can sort of get by. But it's always better to know more.